So the question is, why is the PSPO a great fit for the 8-week immersive learning experience? And I think it's a great fit because they're even more than, I think even more than all of the other classes, there's a huge disconnect between how we teach and explain the breadth of what the product owner is and does and people actually trying to do it in their organizations. We're talking about the product owner as an agile product manager, right? So it's still product management, all the tools and techniques of product management, but then we're bringing in this idea of the product owner moving from a scribe, right? That's the lowest form of product owner, through a journey towards mini CEO or entrepreneur of that product. Right, they're the top of that product totem. They totally own the product, full fiscal and commercial accountability for this product within their organization, and then they're able to focus on other things that maybe they didn't have access to at a different level. So things like, how do you bring in marketing? How do you bring in sales? How do you bring in contracts, right? If you've got to write contracts with customers, the product owner needs to be involved in that, because how you write the contract matters to how you actually deliver the work, and they're in control of effectively delivering the work or deciding what order we're going to do things in, right? So that immersive class allows us to create better connections between those activities that we're going to talk about in the class and the stuff that they need to do in their organization, and perhaps how they have conversations about how they do that stuff, right? How do they, if they can't directly control that thing, which is quite often the case, right? If you're in a bigger organization, the chances of you controlling branding and marketing is probably pretty low, right? But perhaps you can influence it. Maybe you can be part of those conversations, that then your voice becomes respected at that table as well, so that they're going to be more involving you, looking at you. What do you think as well? Because you've had some great insight on that topic. You need to be credible in all of those spaces. You need to be credible in that conversation about legal and the conversation about marketing, contracts, all of those things, so that you can have that engagement. And this iterative and incremental immersive experience is going to help you bring empiricism into that story, right? We can talk about stuff. We can talk about stuff till we're blue in the face, but you can go actually try that thing in your organization and then come back and say, well, that didn't work, right? And then we can have a conversation as a group, which is great, because you'll have a bunch of product owners there, right, who've all tried the same thing, right? They've all gone off and tried the same activity in their organization or different parts of the same organization, and they can come back with help and advice. They can provide the help and advice. I tried it. My organization is also a bank, right, or the same bank, and we were able to do this because we had this conversation with our compliance director, and they were able to say, yes, we can do it that way. That's different from the way we were doing it before. Oh, awesome. I'll go have that conversation with my compliance person and see if we can't come to the same conclusion, right? That sharing and collaborating of ideas is going to be exponentially increased as part of the immersive learning experience for the product owner. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please like, follow, and subscribe. I always reply to comments, and if you want to have a chat about this or anything else Agile, Scrum, or DevOps, then please book a coffee with me through NKD Agility.